Hello everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Pallegney, France. Here, another beautiful morning here on Pallegney 8:01 here in the morning. Just finished sleeping through the night here. I don't know, 8 o'clock. Still a little too early to get up. And everyone, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I guess the auctions may be up by this time in the morning. But anyway, since the last episode of it, just been busy feeding animals. Haven't really done a whole lot else. It's probably the first thing we're going to do here this episode. We're going to go check on our animals here. Also, want to go check on our hay fields. Our corn should be ready to be mowed. Looks like the hay fields are as well. Apparently, in case you can't tell, we are joined by the boss baby here today. And she is, well, in case you can't tell, she's apparently in charge here. So, anyway, well, let's go check our grass field. I think, was this the field here I had left a little bit, I'm not going to be able to tell, am I? I think this was the field that had a little bit left on it here. I think it was this sharp corner over here. And we can kind of see where the growth state is on this field here. Again, my goal is having to get this grass field up to the second growth state rather than just mowing it right away. So that way we should get a little bit more grass that way. Ooh, this corner is matching. I don't see a difference here. Is there another indication here, like anywhere that I can like, this is the right... let's check 88 here. Let's just see once here. Try to double check this here. I know there's a couple episodes back, and I think we were looking at it's like, okay, we'll go check this corner, see what it looks like. If that corner matches the rest of it, then we're probably good. Looks like this corner is the same as well. So, I think that means, I don't know if we'll do that here this episode or not, but we'll probably be mowing some hay here at some point. Because it looks like it's ready to be mowed to me. Again, really hard to tell. But like I said, I'm going for the second growth stage there, or third. I don't know. Second or third, whatever it is. And then also, as you've probably seen, our corn is ready as well. Going back to our... Come on now. Update. Growth screen here. There we go. Come on now. Yeah, so corn's ready, and our soybeans are ready as well. So, again, probably won't, well, I shouldn't say won't. Maybe we'll get to them here this episode. We'll see what's happening. First things first, we got to take care of our animals here. And, of course, so as you folks know, when it comes to taking care of animals, we just start right from the screen here. We'll just start with the first ones. Oh, and I should mention here, too, between episodes, I sold our goat milk and the wool. I was like, what? I know I sold something else. Yes, it was the wool. So goat milk and wool has been sold. The goat milk made like very good money. I think it was almost $250,000 we made off the goat milk there, everyone. So yeah, $250,000 off that. I'm like, wow, that goat milk is worth some money. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Looks like the wool is about half full. Looks like the sheep are looking pretty good. We got 80 sheep. That's something I wanted to check. I'm like, 80 sheep versus how many goats do I have? Don't remember. Cows are looking good, 100% there on that one. Yeah, still no TMR showing up. Oh, yeah, that's if you need manure. Don't have to worry about that. Goat pasture, okay, so we got 200 goats. That's still a lot of one. 200 goats versus 80 sheep. Sold the wool, like I said, I think we made about $50,000 off that. Not great money in my opinion. I wouldn't have made $50,000. Nothing wrong with $50,000, but not great either, right? Versus the goats here, we got 200 goats, so 2.5 times as many, right? Not quite 3, 2.5 times as many, and we made 5 times the money. So 2.5 times as many animals, but 5 times the money. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Looks like they're looking pretty good. We should maybe get over there and move the goat milk, and same thing for the sheep for that matter too. Looks like these cows are looking pretty good. Their health is back up. Their productivity is 100%. Again, I assume that means they're getting TMR. 3-month calves are getting older. I don't know. I'm still debating what I want to do with these. I would like, to be honest, I just like get them out of here. Get rid of them. No benefit to them, but they're just eating our food, and I mean, they are gaining money. So there is that. Ooh, we got buffalo milk. Okay, well, are these male? No, I guess these are female. Okay. For some reason, I thought I had male buffaloes, but apparently I must have female, because, okay, no whole nother topic for another time, right? Yeah, straw. I don't know, I might stop giving them straw, because we're not doing anything with the manure, right? And if they don't have, yeah, I mean, we're not doing anything with the manure, no sense giving them straw. So buffalo milk looking good. Food, we should probably look at getting them some hay here. we'll maybe look at doing that because we're going to do some baling. That'll take care of that problem. Pigs, yep. And, ooh, what are these? These are our Angus. Angus needs some food. Their health is down to 12%. Weird. I wonder why their health is down. I know, like, they don't have hay, right? But they got meadow. Why is their health? Okay, we should probably maybe deal with that right away. Horses look like they're good. Okay, so it looks like a couple things we need to do, Evan. We need to get over to the sheep, move the wool out of the way. We need to get over to the goats, move the goat milk out of the way. That needs to be moved. And then do something about our Angus. Angus are looking a little hungry there, or something's wrong there. I'm not entirely sure what, but... Although this goes back to the question I keep asking. No one has answered this yet that I know of. So when it comes to, like, the Angus cows, Angus cows, obviously a meat cow, so we're raising them for meat. Or, in the case of the game, we're raising them to buy them and sell them. No other benefit to them. We're going to raise them, we're going to sell them. Obviously, real life, it'd be a meat cow. But in the game, we're just going to raise and sell. So what is the benefit of me giving them a better food? So... hay versus grass. Like, why would I give them silage instead of grass? Then I'm just throwing that question out there. Obviously, one is better than the other one. But when it comes to Angus cows, doesn't matter. We got a couple bales in here. We'll just, we'll grab the few bales we have left. We got, yeah, looks like 5 bales. Okay. We'll grab the 5 bales that are in there. And that's, yeah, we'll bring those over to the Angus here. So, yeah, just straw and silage left here at this point. Also, when it comes to this trailer, Evan, I reconfigured this trailer here. This is was our bale trailer, but I added auto load to it. So I got the universal auto load script added. Or, yeah, I think it's the universal auto. It basically supports every single trailer, at least the in-game ones anyway. And as my understanding, it supports all, like, the modded, or should support most of the modded ones as well. And it adds universal auto load, like, to everything. And it auto loads, like, literally everything. We'll see if the baling part of this still works here yet, hopefully. The auto load for pallets worked quite nicely. I was quite happy with that. Okay, so the normal auto load on this trailer no longer works. Okay, start loading, so Shift R. That's fine. Oh, it's going to load them on here differently, isn't it? Interesting. Hopefully that doesn't hurt our capacity too badly. Now, one thing I will note, and actually you folks can see this here already. This is something I've talked about quite a bit. You notice when you put the straps on, in this case, Evan, with this auto load script, yeah, the straps actually go across the bales. So the straps are actually holding the bales. Now I don't know if there's an advantage, disadvantage one way or over the other. Just pointing out the difference there. These are the Angus, right? Yeah, I believe those are the Angus. They're definitely getting bigger. For those who remember the Angus cows back when they were little teeny tiny calves, they have gotten significantly bigger. So, okay, we're just going to leave that there. We'll call that good. That's probably not near enough to fill them up in any way, shape, or form, but that's literally all the hay we have at this point. So I still don't know, why is their health down? Like, we're having this randomly with some of our animals. I mean, like, all of a sudden, was it last time 2 of them, I don't remember if it was these cows or the other cows, they were down to 10% health. I'm like, they've got food. Don't know. I don't understand what's going on with some of this strange stuff here. I think Giants needs to maybe do a little work on some of the animals, Kevin. It's something's, yeah, a little messed up or something. Anyway, moving on from the animals, Evan, let's start harvesting here this episode. We're going to break out our combine. Ooh, this reminds me, too, Evan, in addition to harvesting, I want to get some wheat planted as well. We are in the season for wheat here yet. I was debating if I should plant it in September, but I'm like, you know what? We can do it in October. We'll just fast forward to October here, then we can start harvesting as well. So we got lots and lots of work that needs to be done here. Harvesting, planting, and mowing. Anyway, we're going to start with the harvesting here this episode, because I don't know about you folks, I always enjoy a good harvest. So we got some soybeans over here to harvest. We're going to get started on those. The soybeans, I don't know if we'll keep the soybeans or we'll sell them. We'll see once here. I'm not even sure right off the top of my head what animals will even take soybeans. Probably the pigs. Well, you know, the pigs are pigs. Okay, steer and assist. Yes, please. Locking on. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, well, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you don't, well, we're gonna send the boss baby after you. And when I say boss baby, by the way, her AKA April is her real name, or as most of you folks that maybe have babies know, boss baby. She's definitely in charge of the situation. And by the way, maybe for those you'd like to see a little bit more of Boss Baby, and maybe me for that matter, you know, it doesn't matter. But you can join us in on our live streams, RDAllen over on Twitch. You can find a link down below for that. And don't forget, too, if you'd like to join us in our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. I think I overplanted a couple on some of these fields, didn't I? Oh well. Shouldn't hopefully take us too long here to harvest this field. I'm not a super large field. And you know what I should probably do while we're harvesting? I should get the mower going on mowing our hay fields here. In fact, you know what? I can see it from right there. Let's go do that here a minute before I forget. Hopefully these fields are at their growth stage I'm looking for here. And I'm really not sure how to tell one. I know there was a couple corners that were not mowed on some of our fields here last time, and I was looking at those like, okay, we'll have to kind of pay attention to them, but I'm not seeing them now, which hopefully means we're at the growth stage I'm looking for. Okay, back to the combine. Let's let the hired worker do his thing over there. We'll be turning most likely all of this into hay here, by the way. I'm not going to say that we're good on silage, but we've got some silage at the moment, and obviously we are completely out of hay, so looking at these fields, these look like they'd be good fields to like combine into one field, doesn't it? Actually, for that matter, like just combine all three of these fields into one. I'm not sure if I want to do that though. I mean, because again, we need multiple crops, so, and we've only got 4 crop fields here. I am definitely thinking though we should probably look at investing in some more hay fields here though. Something fun about just riding along, harvesting crops. At least if you ask me anyway. Why is the straw back there light colored? The straw over here dark colored. Suspicious. Oh, but then I face this way, then it's light colored. Dark colored. Light colored. God, I gotta love that. Giants definitely seems like they need to have maybe worked on some of that a little bit more. But like, I don't know how Giants missed that one, right? Oh, missed just a little bit there. Nothing to see. Nothing to see in that corner there. By the way, as you can tell, we still have not, I'm going to use the word upgrade here. I don't know if that's quite the right word for this, but we have not upgraded to the attachment for our other machine, shall we say, the next at. We have not upgraded to the harvester portion of that. I don't know if we'll ever do that here at some point or not. We might have to do that at some point just to check it out of one. But for now, we've kept our Kloss combine. You know, we could get the next machine over here. The only problem with that one is, like, if we use that machine for harvesting that one, any other work we might want to do, like, we're going to have to wait for the harvest to finish, and then we can plant. Or either that, you have to buy a second one of those next machines, which, you know, again, kind of starts defeating the purpose of it, if you ask me. I guess maybe if you're like a 1 or 2 man farming operation, then maybe. But once you start getting larger than that, you know, what if you want to harvest and plant and work the ground, whatever it might be at the same time? I mean, it's just not an option with that. Speaking of options here, by the way, I should check. I don't think any of the fields need to be plowed, right? If they do, we need to get our other tractor going on that. So, let's see. Needs plowing. Nope, none of the cornfield will probably once we harvest that, but. Okay, let's head over to the comment section. Well, it seems what you folks had to say here for last episode. Reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments. So if you got something to say, throw it down below. Please wait, it's still loading. Nope. Gotta click all the buttons now. Like I said, YouTube, they added one extra step. Maybe it might be actually 2 extra steps. 1 or 2 extra steps here to view your comments. It used to be, 1 click and boom, there's your comments. Now you gotta like click this, and then you gotta click the view all, and anyway, starting off with the first comment here. Dustin was saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. Always appreciated. RC Win was saying that maybe put some pre-made TMR in the cows, like 25%ish, and might show after that. He also says, great video. Thank you very much for that. I think that's a good idea, man. I think we should try that. Just put some pre-made TMR in there. Just see once what it does, what it shows. Again, the part I don't understand of one is I think we're making TMR. The cow productivity usually shows 100%, or sometimes 40, which would indicate no TMR probably. But are we just not making enough? It could very well be. Maybe we're just not making enough and it's not showing up. But it still seems like, okay, obviously we're making it. It should show up, shouldn't it? I don't know. That's just my thoughts anyway, but what do I know, right? What do I know? Christopher was saying, a good video, keep it up. And baby April. Yes, that's right there. April needs to keep it up as well. Christopher was also saying, I don't like the new DLC. Talking about the Nexat. The Nexat there's obviously the newest DLC. I wonder what the next DLC will be then. Usually Giants leaves some hints, and I haven't taken the time to look myself at one, so I'm not sure if there's any good hints on it or not. But Hunt Gaming was saying, I miss Farming Sim. Not sure what he means by that. What do you mean when you miss Farming Sim? Oh, actually, you did reply. Said he sold his PC. Yes, sold your PC. There is always that. Well, if you got your phone yet, you can always play the mobile version. Which, I mean, it's not as fun as the PC one, if you ask me, but it does. It's farming. Oh, let's see what we got next here. Next one here, Christopher was also saying horses take oats. Yes, they do. And yeah, actually we should have plenty of oats for the horses here at this point. Let's see, it looks like that might be all the comments. I think I read this one. In case not, Brian was saying, get rid of that junk and use a normal combine. I agree there, Brian. I absolutely agree. We should get rid of this junk here and get a normal combine. Maybe this isn't the junk he was talking about, but you know, this looks like junk as well, right? Lost Lexion, that baby puke. I should ask the boss baby about this. She would know all about this. This right here, right? Baby puke green color. And another comment here as well. Again, I don't remember if I read this one here yet or not. Hetro was saying, a good video. I removed all the fences and feed troughs on the sheep pasture, plowed and replanted it with grass, because I don't like the neck sack combine, but it makes a great boat anchor. Wow, boat anchor, huh? Some real hatred in the comments here. Well, maybe I shouldn't say hatred, but some real dislike here for the neck sack equipment, shall we say. I don't know if I've heard anyone actually say anything good about it, per se. I'm not sure about the game, Evan, but I will comment, at least when it comes to real life, Evan, it just, like, I don't understand, like, why. Well, like, what's the purpose of this thing in real life, everyone? Like, if you could save money, I would understand, right? But apparently, this thing's really expensive in real life. Like, you could buy a tractor and all the other equipment, like, cheaper than you could buy this thing. So, like, why? I don't know. I don't know if I can find the comment here. I don't think I've read this one on here. Oh, where is it? Someone was telling me. Maybe it was on the live stream. Might have been on the live stream, but someone was telling me that this thing is actually way more expensive than it even is in the real game. And obviously in the game, I mean, it's quite a bit more, or quite a bit expensive. Yeah, it's just expensive, right? So yeah, like, wow, why? Why would you buy that when you can buy a regular tractor and a regular planter or cultivator, regular combine like this? For those you wonder, by the way, we are still paying on that piece of equipment here. It is costing us a good $109,000 here per day if we go check our finance screen, Evan. Oh, why did we go up to 130 there? That's weird. Oh, that's probably the trailer, Evan. That's... Wow, did that cost that much? I guess it did. But yeah, 109, we'll call it 110. $110,000 per day on that one. With that being said, our milk is finally offsetting that. That was my plan all along, Evan. Just, obviously, I got a little messed up there when I put the cows in the wrong pen. Well, not just the wrong pen, just, note to self, Evan, and for anyone else that maybe plays on this map, field 86, don't put milk cows on that field unless you don't want milk. Because you don't get no milk off that one, so... Ooh, can we finish that last little bit here? It's going to be close, Evan. It is going to be close. We got 97%, huh? Get the last 3% in here. Then we'll have to go locate our trailer. Ooh, I think we can, actually. Wow. Didn't even go up any further than 97% there. Impressive. Or maybe not. I don't know. Should have been a good yielding field. We had it all plowed and cultivated and fertilized, limed and de-weeded and all that fun stuff. So, speaking of weeds, by the way, we've got some pretty epic weeds that's showing up on this field over here, that's for sure. Okay, shut that off. Actually, speaking of shutting it off, Evan, like, we're done with this header, so then, okay. You tabbed your vehicle and you see do not drive too deeply in the water. That's always a good sign. I'm just going to tab away now and pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, nothing to see over there. I mean, nothing to see over there. Okay, we'll get the combine unloaded here. And then we'll probably look at hooking up the corn header and, yeah, might get started on some corn yet this episode. Someone's a little disgruntled, it sounds like here. Oh, and while that's unloading, let's just check. Should we, where's the pigs at here? Should we just see if we take this straight over to the pigs? Pigs. They need some base food. What? Wheat, barley, canola. I don't know what soybeans would fall under. That's probably going to be like a protein again, isn't it? I don't think that's going to be a base food. So I'm probably just going to put this in storage for now. What we need is we need the corn. So probably should maybe harvest the corn first. Yeah, it's not going to matter. A couple minutes and we'll have some corn harvested. We'll bring that first load right over to the pigs there. The pigs haven't starved yet. Just they could use some better food. Well, actually, it goes back to the whole discussion I had earlier. I'm like, okay, I can give the pigs better food. What is the advantage of giving the pigs better food, everyone? They're just growing, right? And, like, better food, I don't think makes them grow any faster, does it? Maybe it might in real life, but in the game here, I mean. Okay, well, that's unloading. Let's head back to the combine here. We'll get that header switched around here a minute. Okay, I think corn head. Yeah, I can actually see it sitting right there. Question is, where are we going to put this head? That is an excellent question. This is nice and flat here. Oh, you know what? I'm going right on the header trailer. That'd be a great spot for it. That'd be a great spot. That makes perfect sense. There we go. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Always good when you see it to lock on, then you know you got it in the right spot. And then hopefully this corn head folds up well enough we can get it down the roads here. Again, keep in mind, we are on a European map. So, you know, European maps, there's always, ooh, put on brakes. There's always that problem. One moment. Boss baby dropped her toy. Okay, toy has been retrieved. And when I say toy, she's literally just got a bottle. She loves bottles, so. Sometimes, you know, the simplest toys, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. No problem getting them down the road. Unless, of course, we meet a vehicle coming down this road. Which, oh, crap. We got vehicles. I don't know if they actually come down this road or not. As long as they don't go down this road, then we're probably actually okay. May have to look at getting another trailer or a bigger trailer here too, because obviously harvesting corn, this is going to be a good-sized field here. I'll have to see how this goes. One nice thing, though, last time we harvested this and worked to this field here, we had a certain cow fence along 86 and 29 here that caused some problems, shall we say. That no longer exists, so that's kind of nice. That problem has been taken care of. I know we don't own that property anymore, but still, the fence is no longer there. At least, hopefully, it's not anyway. You know, if you find a spot where I maybe forgot to with there's random weight sitting. That's weird. Huh. Oh, you know what? It was probably on the front of the Closs tractor when I reset it. I never noticed that. Interesting. Might have to go back and get that at some point here. Anyway, as I was saying, I might have missed a random piece of fence over here. You never know. Anyway, I've been looking at time here, and I think this is a pretty good spot to wrap it up for this episode. I'll probably continue working on harvesting here off camera. We'll get some mowing done as well. We'll hopefully come back next episode and either continue harvesting or maybe we'll get into some winter wheat or barley planting here as well. We need to get that done and get some baling done here as well. So with that, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Until next time.